Sneasel time. I don't remember if I saved, so I'm gonna save again. Let me get my sandwich stuff. We need a dark type sandwich now. Or ice. Actually, if I did ice, that would guarantee just Sneasel. I think. You guys alright? You kind of froze there for a second. Is there any other ice types that spawn in the secret cave down here? Can't think of any. I don't think Frostmoth spawns in there. Need 2 cloth sticks. Murder Pokemon and eat them, as you know. I'm gonna have to grind for herbs soon. Pardon me. Hello, welcome. You're not the biggest fan of shiny Miraidon? What color is Miraidon with shiny? Because I can't remember it. I only remember I saw the edgy black Koraidon and like hearts popped up in my eyes. And then I didn't remember anything else that I saw that day. It's silver. Oh yeah, it looks... Oh, it's like... Yeah, it's like all the other robot paradoxes where they look like they haven't been painted. Do not! No! That better not affect my sandwich. I'm the worst sandwich maker ever. It looks chrome plated. Everything is chrome in the future. I will consume sandwich. I can't believe my trainer has actually eaten the sandwich each time. Because normally, they stop having facial expressions and they don't even open their mouth. Better have my shit. Okay, it did not mess up my sandwich to drop the pepper. Good. Why do you know that's a SpongeBob reference? Because everybody from our generation knows every SpongeBob reference. Every single person in the millennial generation has SpongeBob brain rot. And it's beautiful, honestly. You never watched SpongeBob? Oh my god, I'm so sorry! You should watch it. Don't have Nickelodeon? Like at all? Do not have access? Kayla knows of a place to watch SpongeBob. Kayla, what's that freaking... Kayla has a website for SpongeBob. It's not piracy, it's on the internet. It's legal to watch it. You don't remember? I thought you had it on hand. Are you on your phone? Why is Chansey spawning? That is not an ice type. Alright, let's see how fast we can find Sneasel. These aren't ice either! What the hell is wrong with this cave? This cave sucks every time. These are not ice types either. That's a big ass Sneasel right there. In the middle. I did get encounter power, right? I did. Thought Kayla had it tattooed on her left arm. Always checking those dogs too because I want a shiny one, and I have had random shit show up shiny during hunts before that has nothing to do with the sandwich. Always be checking. I think that happens sometimes because you're spawning a lot of shit in general. Just spawning a lot of things. You have a good chance of eventually finding something, whether you have a friggin' sparkling sandwich or not. When I found that shiny Squawkabilly, all I had was Encounter Power Fire on. The Squawkabilly's not even fire. I was just spawning a lot of shit. Can't think of a SpongeBob clip without remembering a YouTube poop where everything in the future was Google Chrome. It's getting to that point. I'm very close to getting rid of Firefox because a lot of stuff when you run a lot of websites on Firefox nowadays, it doesn't work because Firefox's shit is not optimized anymore or whatever. I don't know what the term is for browsers, but for video games it's like optimization. It's not made with Firefox in mind anymore. Weavile, I love you. It's also called optimization. Okay. Just had to make sure I didn't sound like an idiot when I said that. Let me make it perfectly clear that I never know what I'm talking about. Dog attack. Firefox is the only browser that doesn't use Chromium Engine. I didn't even know browsers used engines. Browsers are more like video games than we thought. Everything in the future is Chromium, I guess. Firefox is frickin' dying. Firefox is behind on website optimization. You use Microsoft Edge. It's weird because Edge is annoying in the way that it frickin' forces you to have it when you install Windows. And then it tries so hard to push itself on you as like your default shit. And I hate when things do that. And if your program does that to me, it almost guarantees that I'll never use it. However, I have started to hear a lot of people saying that Edge is actually good. Is that true? Is Edge actually good? Like better than Chrome? Microsoft is ass with that stuff, but you're using Linux. More things need to work on Linux so that everybody can switch to Linux and get the hell away from Microsoft because they're so annoying. Lightweight and fast. Another problem I have with Firefox is if I try to open Firefox while I'm streaming, my entire computer is like, and then I can't do anything. I made myself slightly dizzy making that sound. Edge and Chrome both use Chromium. I mean, yeah, they both use Chromium, but they're both different in some way. That's why I ask if Edge is better. Or if Chrome is better. The thing I hate about Chrome, and the reason I haven't switched to it, despite Firefox shitting in my face, is because when you frickin' use Chrome, it opens like 7,000 instances on your, like, what do they call it? The frickin'... You know what I mean. Like, if you open up Task Manager, you can see like 7 instances of Chrome open because you have one Chrome window open. Like, stop hogging my shit. Edge strips out some of Chrome's functionality. Opera is still around. There's people who, like, also use Opera and say it's good, and I have used Opera for the express purpose of streaming a certain TV show in my server because the way the freaking advertisements were being on Firefox wouldn't let me open it. And it wasn't working on Chrome, and I was like, alright, let me try Opera. That's another browser I know, and it actually worked on there. So I've used Opera specifically for watching Zoids in a video player. without it shitting on me. And everything else about Opera was horrible and I hated it. I never want to use it again. I used it for like 30 minutes a day. Or no, it was like 2 hours a day for Zoids for a short period and I hated it. Has some good ad blocking features built in. Maybe that's why I was able to watch that shit. It's like April Fools. Also made Opera gaming browser. Isn't that a premium thing? Oh, there's the sneeze. God damn it, it's a female one. I like the longer ear. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna keep trying for a male. What do you call a zombie making stir fry? A dead man walking? That's so funny. Oh, the Opera gaming thing is free? Opera has idle music? What the hell do you mean? It's gonna start being annoying if I don't move for a while? Why do they always wake up after one turn? I hate this game. Every time. Without fail. You use beat up and only hit me one time despite having your friend behind you trying to back you up. Get them all watching me. It'll play music if you don't have any sound playing. Interesting. I don't know if I like that. I guess it depends on how easy it is to turn off and what kind of music you can have playing. Everything about Opera gaming seems stupid. The one thing that interested me about it was it said it was like also lightweight, so it like didn't freaking soak up your resources while you're trying to stream and play games and shit. And that's a problem that I have with Firefox. Shows game deals. I don't care about freaking capitalistic shoving in my face bullshit. I just want like something that works the way I want it to. If it's lightweight and it doesn't bog down my whole computer because I tried to open it while I was streaming, then that's a plus. Let's try to find a male now. And we have left on the sandwich. 20 minutes, okay. It didn't take very long to find that Sneasel. However, I'm not finding a lot of anything now. There's like 5. Okay, now things are spawning again. Why is Golduck spawning this far away from the water? Get the hell out of here. Edge is super lightweight. I have 16 tabs open in Edge right now, and it's only using 4 to 5 gigabytes of RAM. Linux uses less resources as well in general. I'll like look up a comparison between the three, I think. Though I know damn well Chrome having 7,000 instances because you have one window open is very annoying. Probably not gonna go with Chrome. I desire Sneasel. I can't wait to transfer Sneasler and Sui and Sneasel as well. They're cool. See, Sneasel's one of those Pokemon that like normies and like everybody likes, but like I can't help but like it also. The little shithead weasel and it's black and red. Great. Love it. I was using 10 gigabytes of RAM while I was doing nothing. Yeah. Sounds about right. Show me the Sneasels. Show me the pink. Show me the pink ones. Show me the pink boys. With the big old ears. I've had a consideration. Since I was thinking if the shiny hunting stream goes well, which it kind of is. I'm getting a little bit more attention on this than other things generally. I was thinking about doing shiny giveaways because I know there's a way you can do Twitch like giveaways. Give away some of my duplicate shinies through like a not a raffle, but like a drawing basically. Like if you're in the chat, you have a chance to win it. Thinking about doing that. What do you think about that? You guys want shinies? Like, for example, if I can find a male Sneasel, I'm probably not going to keep the female Sneasel because I prefer the longer ear greatly. Anna said sure. It's not ecstatic. She's just like, alright. Yeah, sure, I'll take shinies, whatever. Can't go back to Windows. You'll have sacrificed a few games to use an OS that isn't Windows. It depends on what the games are. Doesn't Minecraft not freaking work on Linux, or has that been fixed? Minecraft is a big game that I tend to get in big moods for Minecraft on and off. One of those games you can play for hours. Minecraft works great on Linux, the Java version. Can you mod it too? Runs way better than on Windows. You don't feel accomplished having a shiny that's not your OT. Izzy, do you want me to take back the frickin' Screamtail? It's like, well, Izzy, like, here's the thing. When we swap paradoxes like that, do you not feel accomplished? Because like you had to go and hunt another paradox in order to swap with me to get my paradox. Does that not make you feel accomplished anyway? Yeah, you can mod the... Ah, shit, I looked at the chat. My punishment. Okay, well, glad to hear that Minecraft works. I had a Linux friend a long while ago that said they couldn't play Minecraft on Linux. Must be old news. What about, Terraria? Have you tried that one on Linux? Swapping the paradoxes is fine. Okay. I mean, if you win a shiny and you don't want it, you don't have to take it. I'm not gonna hold you at gunpoint and say, you won the shiny, take it, or I will destroy you and everybody in this chat room. Terraria works well under Proton. I don't know what Proton is. I like to go near this waterfall because everything and their mom likes to spawn there for some reason. That, like if I go over here, there's gonna be a million Golducks and Weasels and Fluttermanes or whatever. Yeah, there's Weasels, Golducks, Fluttermane all of a sudden spawning out there. Like, I don't get it. What the hell is wrong with that waterfall? It's cursed. Proton of VPN and mail provider. I don't know. I'm going to take a BRB really quick. I gotta use the bathroom, okay? I'll be right back. I'm back. Hello. Sorry to suddenly run away. Thinking I'm gonna try to find this male Sneasel. And then maybe do one more afterwards. That depends on how fast it happens. Because I'm kind of getting a headache a little bit. Welcome back to Hell World, thanks. Oh, there's the male Sneasel! There he is! Alright, we can hunt one more. Look at that! God damn it. That's a boy right there. Adoring audience. Don't wake up or I'm gonna be upset. No, Sneasel, you asshole. Enemy Pokemon will never sleep more than 1 or 2 turns. Ever. Never ever. Go ahead and punch me, I don't care. Now you're gonna have to deal with the cotton candy again. Meow! I love Sneasel's noise. Sounds like a kitty cat. It's a very kitty cat looking weasel, for sure. Okay, go to sleep. Pee 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 pee. I hate how it's not picking up my voice on my camera when I do the pee pee poo poo. Yeah, see, like that, it just stops. I got my cool critical capture. Let me go see what other ice types exist in the game that I can potentially look for really fast. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Die a violent death. You can look for, Citadel. I could go up to the ice mountain and just, grab whatever happens. How do I do that? Go up here. Mosey around until my sandwich runs out. What do I want to hunt for my last thing slash sandwich, though? What do you think? Cast your votes now. Have 9 minutes. Went the wrong way. Go the other way. That would be great, a shiny Snom. I freaking love Snom. Guys have like yellow tummy. Whatever it's called, Bergmite. What if I found another shiny Sneasel up here? That would be silly. Titan, not Titan, Citadel. Citadel. It'd be good to have a shiny Citadel. I don't have a... I have not trained up as a Titan yet. Why are we running? Calm down. Sneasel! My beloved. What is your guys' favorite shiny, of all of them? Every single one. Even if it's not in this game. You really want a shiny Citadel. You know how to hunt them. You can do it. Certain area, I don't know exactly where it is, but I remember hunting for that purple Mabostiff. And tons of Citadels kept spawning near there. It looked like the end of the mountain somewhere. Yes. Go there, but I'm not quite sure where that was. Oh? I didn't see you, Snom. Why is Citadel crying? Ghastly. I know where Ghastly... I know one place where Ghastly spawns on top of my head. Go hunt one. I had an evil idea, me and Izzy kind of collectively had an evil idea for a, not a Gengar, but a Haunter. with electric Terra type. Because it levitates. And then you can give it Eviolite, however you say it. Pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I'll get me a Ghastly, evolve it into Haunter, and then go do that. Toddle. Also, these things that respawn every day are not affected by sandwiches. For anyone who has been wondering about that. Things that are like set spawns that spawn in the same place every day. Once a day, they won't get affected by sandwiches because they've already been like determined. Spiritomb is also one of those things. Shiny Ghastly called Xenon. Regular Ghastly called Argon. Are those gases? Are you saying well, I was gonna say, are you saying Ghastly's your favorite shiny, or you want me to hunt Shiny Ghastly? But I know Shiny Ghastly's your favorite shiny. I don't know why I question that. I'm like, what's your favorite shiny? And then Oliviel. I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. This is only the first time I try to pronounce it. You're just like, so about Linux. Look at those guys. The normal type. Minutes. Incidental normal type on the mountains in the ice field. Another one? Another batch of normal types, huh? What is this? Fairy Gable. Yeah, for the people who have been wondering how I find so many shinies and been asking me to do shiny hunting. I hope you are enjoying this. I hope this is helpful. How I do it. You were typing that for a while. If you don't play Pokemon, that's okay. I just thought it was funny. Your favorite shiny Pokemon is Linux. Look at all these bozos. What my kind of bozos? Well, I could just back and forth right here. Am I actually hunting Ghastly next? Or something else? Cast your votes in the next 3 minutes. I stupidly asked what your favorite Pokemon was while also asking what should I hunt at the same time, and then I was like, oh, Ghastly, let me hunt Ghastly. No. I mean, I'm sure you do want me to hunt Ghastly. Yes, Linux is your favorite shiny. Understandable, have a nice day. Get a Ghastly. We've got a second one Ghastly. No, you're fine talking about Linux. I don't want to like stop and read a paragraph while I am on a timer to find a small, slightly different colored animal in the wilderness. Or hunt Ghastly. I don't see the issue forcing you to hunt them when they can only be found at night. Well, it did just turn to nightfall, so... I think it just... Yeah, we've got time. And if I don't find one before the sun comes up, I can go back down to that cave and look for the puppy while the ghost thing is still... So Ghastly and or puppy. How about that for the last hunt? Oh, alright, well, we've got a third Sneasel here. Hello. How are you, other female Sneasel? Damn it. Oh, wouldn't it be funny if I found another Sneasel while I was up here? Remember that one? That was a funny joke. Hunting for gasoline. The shortened version of your paragraph is I like Linux and I think everyone should try it. It's free. If I had a machine that I could spare to try it, I would, but I don't want to install it on my only proprietary device here that I use every day of my life. And then end up messing something up, so I cannot try it currently. Well, we've got 3 Sneasels and the timer we're off. Okay. Is there a more optimal spot to find Ghastly besides the ruins at the beginning of the game? Because that is the first place that I think of. Is that place right here. I don't have to install it. There's a try before you buy Linux thing. How does that work? Isn't it an OS? How am I supposed to try it? Start a desktop and use it from USB. Interesting. I've never done something like that before. I believe also if I'm hunting Ghastly in this area, they're gonna be too baby to use curse or anything that'll hurt them, kill themselves. Try to remember to save before I touch them anyway, though. But I've been very bad about that in this game. See a shiny and I'm like, and then I drive into it instantly. Yeah, this over here, this is the only Ghastly zone that I can think of off the top of my head. I am not gonna have Gimmighoul making noises at me the whole time. The hell out of here. Look at all these Ghastlys already. Oh, you have a sandwich yet. Saved. We're gonna do our picnic. Let me see what the ghost sandwich is. Ghost type. Need 2 red onion. We need prosciutto. And we need red, green, yellow pepper. And we need 2 herb, of course. Look at all these onions. A lot of the sandwiches in this game. I mean, I am a picky eater, so take this with a grain of salt, but I feel like a lot of the sandwiches in this game are weird cursed combos that I would never eat. Maybe not necessarily this one. There's ones, like, you could potentially put, like, peanut butter on the frickin', like, meat sandwich if you wanted to. Slapping the table. You're gonna knock everything over. Behave yourself. I love the way Iron Jugulis just tips its little heads back and forth. Like a curious doggy. Go. Look at all these Ghastlies. Wow, look at all this neat stuff. So many. They fade out like that. They don't. That's not a despawn, right? They come back. Don't grab the wall. Ugh. They are orb. Oh my god, I still have a shiny Flora, and I wish I could get one because I love that crazy badge. Alright, everybody's despawned. I am lagging so bad. I want it to stop raining. Please. Where are they? The bogeys. Okay, now I see them. Their shadows remain when they fade out. Oh my god, is that the sunrise already? I thought we had more time. I thought I had like 15 minutes or something. Might be hunting the dog. Not to miss any of these before I despawn them because I don't want to despawn a shiny. Show me those orbs. Because I don't want to like land on some creature while running towards the camera. And Ghastly stopped to look at me like, what the hell is that? Even attack. They're still spawning. Daylight's coming, but they're still spawning. Daytime approacheth. What if a shiny spawned and then immediately despawned because daytime happened? You messed up. What if? Lol. Oh, I won't be able to, or I'll just have to go for it. Oh, is that it? Nope, they're still coming. On in. Don't jinx it. Why I say it and then I chuckle nervously. I think I've lost more shinies in this game than any other game already as well. So I wouldn't even be surprised if it spawned and then just out of existence instantly. I would not be surprised. I would be mad, but I wouldn't be surprised. I found the Tatsujiri that I really wanted the other day, and it used Memento and killed itself. I didn't save before I encountered it, so I was like, no! My sandwich overrides the time of day because it's really daytime. Who the hell? Get the hell out of here! I should have squashed you. Get out of my face. You are not the main character. Don't get my attention. I mean, it might be overriding it. Maybe the Ghastlies are friendly and they know I'm looking for them. Oh no, there they are. Sometimes the camera goes crazy when I'm running and it's annoying. Spheres are growing nicely this year. What are shiny Pokemon? They're just a rare phenomena. They're a different color and they sparkle. They're like really rare. In previous games they were extremely rare. So it's kind of like a bragging rights thing. Something for people who want more replay value out of a game to get if they want to, but it's not like required or anything, it's just for funsies. In second generation, they did have higher stats because of the way second gen games generated Pokemon. And they had to have shiny Pokemon attached to a certain set of stats for a shiny to occur. And those stats generally were higher than most like average Pokemon. I think like 3 or 4 of the stats were perfect for a shiny, and HP could be either perfect or 0. So potentially the shiny could be really good in second gen, but it could also end up having 0 HP IV, and then it would suck if it took a slap. Like they were called IVs in second gen, they were called something else, but they had a similar function. I've done a fun exploit to get tons of shinies in my Virtual Console Crystal and Silver, and it's great. It's like an old exploit that still works on the Virtual Console version. It's great. I love it. I love it when like old word of mouth strategies for games carry over to later releases of them. Kind of brings some of the nostalgia with it in a way. Same with the glitch for getting Mew in Red and Blue. Still works in the Virtual Console as well, and it's fun. But the way you get Mew, I remember trying to explain to a friend how to get Mew, and I actually, like, I realized later that I sounded like a lunatic. Because I sounded like one of those kids in first grade who's like, telling you a convoluted way that you can do something in the game. Oh, you can get Mew3 if you, take Mewtwo to Cerulean City, and then you use a rare candy on him, and then you like, do all these crazy steps. But then when you do it for the frickin' Mew glitch, it's actually a real strategy, and it actually works. Funny. But I think my friend, when I was trying to tell him how to get Mew in the game, he thought I was like doing the I'm in first grade and I'm joking about how to find Mew3 in the game bullshit. And I realized it later that I sounded like an idiot, and I was like, no, it's actually real. It's actually a real thing, I promise. I didn't make it up. I'm not trying to sound cool. You can do it. You should know that you can get Peekaboo in Pokemon Red. You have to go to Mount Moon and stand in the middle of the pond at exactly midnight, and then you have to use a potion on your starter Pokemon, and then you have to do like these 20 other steps, and then Peekaboo will appear. You can catch it. If it doesn't appear, you didn't do it right. I have Peekaboo in my game. I can't show you because I can't bring my game to school. But I have Peekaboo. Don't call Peekaboo at 3 AM! Extremely scary. In parentheses, it says extremely scary and it has the scared emoji. If you want to find Mew3, you have to say Mewtwo's name in the mirror 3 times in the dark with a flashlight under your face. Alone. I died. Cops were called. I love, I watch, what's it called? Urbex videos sometimes. And I love that it's always like a freaking selling point in their video titles and descriptions when it's like, oh, we were spotted by security, oh, the police showed up! And these videos are usually so calm and nice. It's funny. It's sad what people have to like resort to get clicks on their videos nowadays. It's obnoxious. Damn! We sure are finding a lot of shiny Ghastly over here. I've seen at least 17 of them. You could get a shiny Ghastly instantly. Ah, shit. What you have to do is you have to restart your game at exactly 11:59, and then if you turn on the game at exactly midnight, you hit A, and then you have to say You have to say Clefairy in the mirror 3 times. You have to be alone in the dark. Can't tell your friends that you're gonna do it. And a shiny Ghastly will appear in your bathroom and kill you instantly from behind. But at least you can brag that you found a shiny Ghastly, though. You'll actually turn into a shiny Ghastly when you die. Really works. Shiny Ghastly isn't real, it can't hurt you. That one popping up on top of the wall. Feels like that scared you as a kid. They're fake. Not real. The Tails doll will appear in your bedroom. If you look at yourself in the mirror and lock eyes with yourself and stab your Tails plushie while making eye contact and then go to bed, you'll wake up and the Tails doll will be looming over you with its eyes glowing. I don't understand the freaking, like, fear of the Tails doll thing. It's so stupid. People are still doing Tails doll shit to this day. I'm like, guys, it could not be any further from being absolute bullshit. Where are the Ghastlies? I'm tired of, like, everything being over here. I'm gonna run all the way away and then I'm gonna come back. There's too many Pokemon over there. It's getting too crowded. No more. Get out of here. There can only be 15 Pokemon on screen maximum at a time. Shiny Ghastly at? Where's the money? Go over here to despawn them. I'm gonna fly in. You'll have no choice but to spawn Ghastlies. Ghastly. Third group. There's no third group. I get nothing. Oh, no. Oh, there they were and they left. Okay. What if there was a shiny in that group and then I would have lost it instantly? Calm down. Can't be going that fast. Another group. Okay, that's 3. If you say Gay Mario 69 times in the mirror while the lights are off at 4:20 a.m., you will summon Gay Mario. If you want to summon Gay Bowser, you have to take the Gay Mario you have summoned and throw him off the cliff. Gay Bowser will appear on your wedding day to shake hands with you and tell you how much he loves and appreciates you. And then he'll be your best man. Gay Bowser is wholesome, I want to summon him. I love Bowser. Where is the third group of Ghastly? Show me them. They're not shiny. I'm gonna despawn them. They were like, no! Trying to escape the despawning. Okay, Ghastlies? I get a third group of Ghastlies, please? Third group of Ghastly for me, please? A lot. A lot in that group. A group of Ghastlies is called... Hello? It's not. It's the a group of Ghastlies is called, Yes. A group of Ghastlies is called a haunting. A group of Gengars is called a gang. A group of haunters is called an auditorium because they have the ability to clap. A group of Ghastlies is called a group of Ghastlies. I mean, I guess if you want to be like uncool and unhip about it. That wasn't very chuggy of you. That's so obnoxious that somebody made up a word for uncool 90s shit and called it chuggy. Like, I'm sorry, but if you don't think Dino-Chi and Poochie is cool, that sounds like a you problem. Didn't know it was a word until right now. It's a thing that's said in this game early in the story. The director of the school is like, I hear kids saying the word chuggy. What does it mean? Can you tell me? And I had to look it up. And I was like, really? That people made a word for uncool 90s things? Why? The 90s has not hurt anybody. What did the 90s do to you? What's wrong with you? I was born in 03. Just don't call my frickin' Dino-Chi Chuggy and you're fine. Damn though, you're born in 03? Are you- wait, how old are you? You're like 13? You know what's uncool? What? What's uncool? What are you gonna say, Izzy? You're 19? Oh my god. You are small. I could hold you with one hand. 13. No, it's freaking- I can't do math in my head. I'm sorry, I have a headache. No! Get the hell out of here! I was like, okay, it's not 20s yet, and then my first thought was, oh, 13. I was like, no, they literally couldn't even get into the stream list. They were 18 or they were lying. Get it? Stop, Koraidon, please. No better. What did the 90s do to you? You weren't even there. Everybody's jealous because they didn't have silly robot dinosaurs that ate magnetic food. That's the only 90s cool thing I can think of right now is Dino-Chi. I wasn't very sentient in the 90s. I was there, but I don't remember a goddamn thing. I was vaguely sentient. You like old tech? It's cool. When I last rewatched Zoids, I was really like... It's so funny how Zoids has aged, because back when I like first watched it, it was like, oh, it's all this cool futuristic tech and shit. And then you freaking watch it now, and it's like they're using like giant ass like walkie-talkies and bulky ass computers and shit to talk to each other, and it's funny. I love it. It's so funny. You have a TRS-80 from the 70s? What is that? Hey Grandpa Lili, were Kid Cuisines good? No. What do you mean? Do they not have Kid Cuisine at all now? I have those little, I don't want to say the word. They were called Pogs. They're like these little, they were like these little coins. And I don't know why they were popular for a while, but I have these little Kid Cuisine Pogs, and I have a Lucky Charms Pog, and they're like made of cardboard. They're like the shitty ones that you get free with the food. And that's all I remember about Kid Cuisine. Oh, it's a PC from the 70s? Holy shit. That's crazy. I would love that too if I had it. I would clutch that thing to my bosom. I don't want anybody to touch it or look at it funny. I don't want it to break. Nobody may look at it. The oldest, like, well, I mean, I don't want to say the oldest, but I have my Windows XP computer that's 22 years old now. Still. I haven't fired it up in years. At least 5 years, but last I checked it was still working. And at some point I want to get a capture device that will let me capture what's happening on that computer and record it onto this computer so I can stream things like Jedi Knight, Mysteries of the Sith, and Rayman 2 and stuff. But it has not been a priority of mine though, so I haven't really done it yet. But one of these days I want to do it. I could also play like Hotmon and weird, obscure, stupid shit that I have that actually works on there. Did everything look black and white when you were young? No! I don't think there's any 90s show that is black and white. You know what's funny though, is when I was really little, I used to think that the past actually was in black and white. Like, every time my dad or my mom would talk about their childhood, I would, in my head, I would see it in black and white. If you wanted to do a capturing of the TRS-80, you'd have to rewire some shit to make it capturable. Yeah, I wouldn't do that unless you are 100% sure of what you're doing. Because I wouldn't want to mess something up like that. Man, the freaking the luck of the gas leaves is just not with me right now. Kind of feel that way about my Windows XP too, where I'm like, I don't want to damage it, I don't want anything bad to happen to it. But at the same time, that computer's literally been through so much that I'm like, you know, if something does happen to it, it's been fixed so many times at this point that I already know that it's fixable. That freaking computer has been through a motherboard death, it's been through a freaking hard drive death, it's been through what's it called? Something like melted inside of it. It was some issue that had to do with Dell computers specifically. Like there was like a cylinder inside of it that melted. It's been through that. I don't even remember. My dad fixed it for me. It was that long ago. If you screw up, you can just put the wires the way they were again, unless you're messing with the physical CRT. I mean, if you know how to put the wires back, then yeah, go for it. Personally, I don't trust myself with that kind of thing, but I mean, again, if you know what you're doing, the only way, you should be messing with it. If I messed up the wires inside of something, I'd be like, oh, it's freaking dead. It's over. It's over. It'll never be back, because I don't know how to fix this. Say kid cuisine is bad, but you eat frozen dinners. I eat certain frozen dinners. I don't like frozen mac and cheese. It's always like watery. And every time when you say kid cuisine, the first thing I think of is, oh, it's got frozen mac and cheese in it, and that's freaking gross. I hate that. I don't like frozen mac and cheese. Only certain frozen foods are good. Everything else is like mediocre. And also, I'm very picky about frozen food, as I am with everything. I didn't say frozen food in general is the best thing ever. I like specifically the Red Bear and 5 cheese and garlic pizza, which is a frozen food item. That doesn't mean all frozen pizzas are good. Call outpost. I want to find this stupid blue orb, pick it up, and throw it through a hoop. Like a basketball. You're gonna go to college for electrical engineering? Okay, well, it sounds like you will. If you don't know what you're doing, you definitely will. I mean, if it's your passion, then I trust that you will be able to do it. No frozen food is good, especially things with cheese. Have you eaten the Red Baron 5 cheese pizza with garlic? And if you do not tell me yes, then I don't want to hear your opinion about everything, including putting that under the umbrella. Do not lump in my 5 cheese and garlic pizza with your garbage frozen foods. Right on, please. Izzy is like, I've had 2 frozen meals and they were both bad, so therefore all frozen food is bad. I haven't had the one that you're talking about that's good, but I'm just gonna say it's bad. Call out post. If you put a, oh no, the thing wore off. Yeah. If you put a frozen pizza in the microwave at exactly midnight, and then you take it out and then you put it in the oven, and, stand next to the oven and say Mew3's name into the oven 3 times before shutting the door, Mew3 will appear in your oven, and he will destroy your home with his explosion when he spawns in. Guaranteed. I did it. I did it one time. I'm throwing pizza in the trash at midnight. Oh, I'm actually right here. Okay, well, here comes my picnic. And now it looks like the sun is setting. Let's have a delicious, ghost, I almost said pizza, oh my god. A delicious ghost sandwich. Red onion. Prosciutto. And then 3 pepper. And then herbas. You can rewire a 70s computer, but can you tell me why the RetroTink only works sometimes and other times it works but with no sound? At random, for no reason. That's the first device I could think of off the top of my head that frequently fails me. Summon evil pizza. Put a pizza in the oven at 3 a.m. then call Ghost Man at 3 a.m. Not clickbait, and he will become the pizza and you will have a spooky ghost pizza at 3 a.m. Not clickbait. I'm dying right now. Call the police. If you go into the kitchen at 3 a.m., Chica will be there. Make sure you don't lock eyes with her, because if she locks eyes with you, she'll turn you into a peepa, which is people pizza, not clickbait. I'm writing this from within the suit. Somebody please help me. Arrived at your destination. No way! More efficient route to take, I think. I love the way they spawn in right when I'm running. Yep. Stop it. Stop spawning it. Stop spawning in while I'm in the process of despawning you. You assholes. Don't. Okay. Show me the ghosts. Show me the ghosts. Four. None of them are blue. You want Chica to devour you? Calm. Calm down. I mean, you know what to do. I've given you the instructions on how to have Chica get you. You just have to go in the kitchen at 3 a.m. It's easy. Just make sure you lock eyes with her. Won't be laughing when she kills you. Poopa Man. Say her name. The pee pee poo poo people. Aha! I knew it. I knew you were gonna frickin' do that. Issue between the CPU capturing video and an audio capture being faulty or a software issue. Well, it's freaking it's an issue that's consistent between both me and Kayla, who use the device on different computers. So God only knows. I think it's just this stupid device. But it was my cheap upscaler, so I guess it is what I can expect. Oh my god, the Ghastly is just being relentlessly difficult to find. Chonk, you almost got run over. Everybody despawn the hell out of here right now. I'm sick of you. No! Get the hell. The headache that I was starting to get earlier is really getting me now. I I would like to take my Ghastly and go. Thank you very much. I have a 2008 MacBook Pro Core 2 Duo running Windows 7. Why have you done this? A lot of words that you just said to me. Try to despawn the hell away from these ruins right now. I'm sick of you. I don't want to see you anymore. Be gone. That crystal being there is so annoying too. If I end up having to do another sandwich, I'm gonna clear this crystal first before I do it. Maybe I can run through there instead. Ghastlies? Mean things to me. Core 2 was good for the time, but doesn't hold up with today's tech. Well, I mean, I would hope so. I would hope that things progressively get better and stronger. I'm pretty sure my Windows XP that I have only has 4 GB of RAM on it, but it runs everything that I want to run on there. So. Get the hell out of here, I'm sick of all of yous. All of yous. I was like, oh, just do one more head, it won't take that long. It'll be a fast one, it'll be easy. Already been one whole sandwich. One sandwich later. Your main PC is almost 11 years old. If you know a lot about tech, riddle me something. I had my previous computer before this one was about 5 years old. It was Windows 8.1, and I don't know what the hell happened to it. But I would be trying to run a game. Say for example, I ran Overwatch. It would progressively lag more and more. And if I left it running long enough, it would start doing like scan lines down the screen and shit. And lagging so bad you couldn't even move. And then it got to the point where running any program on it was horrible. Starting the thing up would take like 10 minutes minimum. And I couldn't run anything on it. I couldn't stream from it. It was just freaking dead. I tried resetting. I tried reinstalling the OS on it and everything. I reset it factory defaults. It wouldn't fix it. HDD failure. It wasn't overheating because it was like I would turn it on and I would try to run any program. It was also one of those things that had like what do they call it? That laptop had a big old bulky fan area, and it was like super clean when we took it apart. It was like pristine. It was like specifically made for being dirt free, and it never got very hot at all. It was an Asus laptop. If possible, if I can ever figure out what the hell happened to it, I want to fix it. And possibly use it as a secondary, like, rendering device. Because I don't want to tear up this computer with rendering and shit. apparently rendering videos and stuff is very hard on a computer. You can wear it out fast, as I have been told. Don't want to do that. Getting this computer after that one died was a frigging trial. Don't touch me unless you're shiny! Failure, GPU failure, maybe even RAM failure. You wouldn't rule out CPU overheating entirely. CPU can heat up to over 100 degrees in about 30 seconds. Yeah, but usually you can tell because the laptop will get physically hot though when that happens. If the thermal paste was old, that would not help the CPU stay cool. I feel like, now that I think about it, I think that's one of the things that I tried with it, because somebody else told me something about thermal paste, and I specifically bought thermal paste to try and replace it. And that didn't fix it either. It was like on this little metal square, right? Like you had to scrape the old paste off and then put the new one on. Problem with moving out of my dad's house is that I don't know everything about computers like he did, and then he would fix my shit, and now I can't fix my own shit. I can fix software issues, but hardware is like a whole nother freaking ballgame. If something physically on the computer or inside the computer is not working right, I'm like, shit, I don't know what's wrong. I don't think Shiny Ghastly exists, actually. Been looking for 40 minutes for this thing now? Guess that's not super long, I'm just being dramatic. Being dramatic because I have a headache and I want a snack and I want to get my Ghastly so I can go. I want to go eat a snack. I'm gonna have some popcorners maybe. I love them and I just got some more. I'm playing a comfort game today because I'm kind of like feeling like shit today, so you need a little bit of fixing. If I don't get Ghastly by the end of this sandwich, I might call it quits anyway. I'm hungry. Eat and get some rest, bro. I will. I'm always like this with Pokemon though. Like I knew when this game was coming out, I was like, it's over for me. I forget to eat and drink, and it's not as bad now that I've had the game for a while, but like day one when Pokemon game comes out, I go into the void and I never come back. But I just get really hooked on this shit. Right on. You think I would learn my lesson by now about walking on that wall? God forbid. God forbid I try to walk on a surface in this game. Holy shit. Sorry. No! You with basically any video game. I was like this with Monster Hunter 2. Monster Hunter as well, I should say. I've not played the second Monster Hunter. There's so many games I want to stream. And like, my plans have all just been foiled because of everything that came out this month, but especially this game. I'm just like, no, I just want to play this one. Oh, it's What Games Week. You can play obscure games that, you know, those games you're always talking about that nobody knows what the hell you're talking about or referencing. You could play those, and it would be thematic to the event we're holding on Twitch. And I'm like, yeah, I can play Barbie Riding Club finally. I can play Cosmos Cosmic Adventure. Nobody knows what the hell either of those are. But Pokemon just came out, and I can't stop playing it. Holy shit, that belch. It wasn't that loud, was it? Sometimes I burp at like a quieter volume than normal. And I'm like, alright, that one wasn't that bad. And then everyone's like, holy shit, that was so loud! And I'm like, it wasn't. It actually wasn't. Like, my microphone or something is freaking memeing on you. I'll never find a shiny Ghastly. They're not real. I say that, but I have one in Arceus. I have one that I found at random in Arceus, which is, you know, doesn't say a lot when it's Arceus, but still. It was a fun one because it's one of those obvious ones. I like finding a random shiny and it's like a completely different off-the-wall color scheme from the normal one and you're like, holy shit! Wasn't that loud? You play 3 games, Sonic 3 and Knuckles Gmod and Minecraft. Including random DOS and Atari games. Play DOS games, have you played? I assume you have played Commander Keen, but if you haven't, I'm sorry. And also, have you played Cosmos Cosmic Adventure? Those are my fave DOS games. You have. Good. Delicious. I'm thinking about playing Cosmos soon. I wanted to play Barbie Riding Club for What Games Week, but like every time I'm like, alright, I'll play it today, and then I'm like, oh, it's such a long endeavor. I don't know if I want to commit to it right now, and then I don't. So I might just strive to play Cosmo this week. I'll do Barbie Riding Club when I have the audacity. I have an archive of 30 gigabytes of MS-DOS games. That's a lot. That's a lot of DOS. I was recently reminded of the primal memory that I have of activity centers / edutainment games that I didn't remember at all until I saw them again. And it was like it was like a scary primal memory haunting me when I saw them. I was like, holy shit, I know this game. What? Why do I know this game so well? I haven't seen this since I wasn't even sentient. You've been archiving stuff and that's how you found my channel. I appreciate that you consider my things worthy of archiving. I've been thinking of archiving some old creatures videos because I have like a freaking I have the same doomsday feeling I was talking about earlier when I was like, oh, what if all the Pokemon servers went down and everything in Pokemon Home was deleted? Would that be messed up or what? I have like the fear that like the Creatures channel on YouTube is going to be deleted and then like Treetopia is going to be gone forever. And I've been wanting to archive it, but I don't have enough space to archive that shit. I want to say my stuff is backed up, but unfortunately only some of it is. Some of the really old stuff is on my Windows XP hard drive. The more recent stuff is what I would worry about on my channel because it's uploaded directly from Twitch and I don't save any of it. It goes straight from Twitch to YouTube and that's it. Because like videos are bigger these days, you have to have higher quality and shit. And I can't save all of it. My one backup drive that I have for my external hard drive is only 2 terabytes. And like I can't just archive all of these. You don't have enough storage to back up shit either. If I'm not the one to frickin' archive Treetopia, I hope somebody out there does it. That's one of those series that I go back to watch every once in a while because it's one of my favorite Let's Plays. Where in God's name is this freaking Ghastly? I don't think we're gonna find it. This is gonna be one of those hunts where it's like, alright, I just never found it. I'm gonna spend like another sandwich on this after I eat a snack and then I'm gonna still not find it and I'm gonna be like, well, piss! And then I'm gonna be angry about it for days until I can get revenge. Like, I'm still angry about this Viper I couldn't get. Huh? 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 I'm sorry? Hello? Hi! This is what I was talking about earlier. This is what I was talking about earlier when I'm like looking for something else and then somebody else shows up and they're like, hey, how's it going? I like your Sparkle Power Ghost. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a grass and flying type. How are you? Oh no, he's gonna splash at me. I've been hoping one of these would spawn since like the beginning of the game. Green Hoppip. Do I want a Dust Ball or a Nest Ball? I'll do a Nest Ball because Nest Ball has like a green effect when you send Pokemon out. Yeah, at least this wasn't a total loss. I mean, I wasted the ingredients because this had nothing to do with the sandwich, but hell if I'm gonna reset over a random encounter, shiny. Eight minutes left on the shiny Ghastly shit. I love when the game first came out and I was seeing all these clips on Twitter of like, ooh, I walked into the first route and there was a shiny Lechonk there. Or I just started my game and there was a shiny Hoppip just right there. And I'm like, God damn it. And ever since like the beginning of the game, I've been like, I want a shiny Hoppip, I want a shiny Lechonk, I want the shiny Spider. Because I saw them on day one and they were cool. And I've been thinking about them ever since. I don't have to worry about Hoppip anymore. I am hunting that blue bitch, yes. Sorry, I just now responded to that comment even though I saw it when I was fighting Hoppip. Yeah, I do have a lot of VODs on my channel now. I actually upload them to my channel, even though they're gigantic and long streams. Specifically to back them up, because I don't want them to be lost forever. Even if they're, like, bad or whatever. Or I can't monetize them. I'll still freaking post them anyway. Because there's always gonna be that one person out there who's like, I missed that one specific video or that one specific moment, and then they're gonna go look for it. I do that shit. I do that with people I watch. For real, yeah. Ah! I almost encountered that Lechonk. That would have been a disaster. I would have had to wait through several text boxes. Thinking about like trying to remember which videos I even have on my XP computer. Probably the plushie ones, the glitches with Sonic, the Sonic comics obviously is on there, and some videos that my brother didn't want me to upload. So funny because my brother was like, don't upload those, and I'm like, I'm not gonna upload them. He would tell me like multiple times a day, he'd be like, delete them, get rid of them. And I'm like, I'm not gonna freaking upload them, but I don't want to lose them forever. And then one time he told me, like, he was like, I snuck into your room and I deleted them. And I was like, you literally didn't, because I still have them. What are you talking about? I loved the, I snuck into your room and I deleted the videos. Blatant lie. I haven't forgotten that. It's been years. Sibling on sibling violence. I'm not gonna upload them. Do I do corruption streams? No. That's definitely like a freaking Vinny Vinesauce staple, and I don't want to like feel that. As much as I love glitches and corruptions and bullshit, because they're fun as hell, I feel weird about taking somebody else's like staple and being like, hey, check it out guys, it's this content that I'm making, and it's not like mine. I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say. Doing like videos documenting like glitches and stuff is too like high maintenance for me right now. I was beating myself up about this the other day, but like I'm like, god damn it, like I developed depression around like when I was in college, and it's really badly affected my ability to even make content, and it sucks because I'm like, I used to have so much more energy. I used to come home after school and I would work on Sonic comics for like 6 hours and then go to bed, and I was like, that's all I wanted to do. And now I'm like, I'll stream for 2 hours and now I'm freaking tired and I'm not doing anything else the rest of the day because I'm burnt out. I don't want to edit videos. I don't want to draw. I don't want to record anymore. I just want to go lay down and be depressed. And play Pokemon in the corner without interacting with somebody. It's like, goddamn. I'm like, I want to be as funny as I used to be. Remove the depression from my body so that I can be energy again. Like a completely different person. Simply because of the lack of energy. Relatable. I'm so sorry. So sorry, it's actually the worst. I don't do any like higher production shit anymore. I record, I do a stream, I upload it to YouTube, I don't edit it. And that's it. That's the video. And I'm like, I still want to do the content. I'm just like too tired, so I have to like compromise it with myself and be like, okay, this is the way we're doing the content now, because otherwise you're not going to do the content at all. And that's what mental illness is a lot of times. It's just compromising with yourself. Figure out a way to get it done anyway. That's better than not getting it done at all. Oh my god. I don't even need it on the wall that badly. I just wanted to get on there on principle because I freaking missed it and I was like, no, I gotta fix it. You think I'm just as funny as I used to be? I definitely don't think so, but I appreciate that. Not the freaking Fletchender. You guys are the worst. The other problem with my disorders is that I have 4 of them. And I feel like it's most important to have my OCD under control. Because when I have intrusive thoughts, that's like a freaking, like a snowball effect. It causes all my other problems to happen. So I'm like, oh, I gotta prioritize. So I'm taking a medication and I'm like, oh, it works on my OCD. It doesn't work on anything else though. And I'm like, do I really want to switch to another medicine and see if maybe it helps with my depression at the risk of it not helping with my OCD? I don't know. If it doesn't help with my OCD, it's gonna suck. I haven't seen my older content. Oh, you like watch most of my newer content. That's really cool. Oh my god. I appreciate the nice words. Thank you. I had like a stream, I don't even remember, was it yesterday or the day before or something with Kayla? And I was just like dead inside. I feel bad. I feel like it was like probably the worst stream of the year because I didn't do anything. Don't freeze! Game has been turned. Oh, 4 seconds. 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Spawn him. Spawn him. Spawn him. Spawn him in. Get him in here. It's over. It's over. It's over. That's it. That's it. That's it. No shiny Ghastly. But we got, where'd they go? This one. I was like, why? Okay, hold on. This was the newest Sneasel. Because it went down here. This is the second newest, and this is the first Sneasel. Okay. I hate that you have speed lowering nature, sir. Oh my god, Brittany's modest? That's great! I didn't even know! Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shinies from the stream. That's great. 4 hours. 4.5 hours? Holy shit. Haven't been to a doctor in a long time, but you really gotta get to that eventually. That's also the same. That's the same as me. I need to see a gender doctor too, and I've been putting it off for months because I'm scared. My freaking therapist told me to go to the gender doctor, and then gave me a thing. And then the gender doctor called me, and I was like, eh! And I never called him back. And it's been months, and I'm like, I'll call him eventually, and I've been saying that. How do people stream for that long? I don't know. You can't stream for 30 minutes. I normally stream 2 hours tops, and then I'm tired. It's because it's Pokemon. It's because it's the only game I've been playing for since it came out. When did Scarlet come out? It was last month. I've been playing nothing but this game for like a month, pretty much. Even Sonic has taken a backseat to this. I knew it was gonna be bad when Sonic and Pokemon were coming out at the same time. I was like, oh no. It is truly the game of all time. It is. Let me have a look. Let's have a look at this real quick. Let's have a look at this real quick. Check this shit out. 210 hours! 210 hours in Scarlet already. Shield 1,275 hours. Sword 20 hours. I played Sword more on my other Switch. 930 hours on your eyes. These are the games that suck me in. I play only Monster Hunter, Pokemon, and Sonic and Animal Crossing. These are the games of all time. You have transphobic parents? Are you living with them? Because that freaking sucks. Sonic Frontiers for 5 hours is killing you. Don't laugh at it. The reason I can't pick up Frontiers again is because not only am I stuck playing Pokemon, but also I'm mad at myself for getting the Switch version, and I'm like, god damn. Every time I think about playing this, I'm just like, god damn it. I'm so mad. I should have got it for PS4. Oh my god. Alright, I have a headache. I'm hungry. Everybody go drink water. Everybody have a snack. Especially if you haven't been having a snack since I started streaming, because it's been 4.5 hours. Oh, you have those kind of parents. I'm so sorry. Alright, we all gotta... Everybody do your best. Try to call your doctors if you can. Be careful outside in the real world, because there are still diseases out there. There are human beings out there, and they're disgusting. Stay safe all the time with doing any activity. And have a good night. I enjoyed talking to you. I'm glad this stream actually went really well. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.